Hey everyone, this is Esports Hector, and in today's video, let's talk about what sleep hygiene is, the best practices when it comes to sleep, and how it can positively impact your gaming performance. I'll also talk about the simple things that can be done to improve your current sleeping arrangement. So as always, if you could please like and subscribe, as that will notify you when I upload new content, I would truly appreciate it. Let's talk about sleep hygiene and what it is. Just like you have a daily hygiene of brushing your teeth, washing your face, showering, etc., sleep hygiene has the same process. Although it is labeled as hygiene, it's really a checklist of best practices. The reason why this is so important is to keep consistency within the behaviors of your daily routine, which I will compare your checklist to a blueprint. You want to keep a close eye on what you are doing from week to week, and sometimes you may not notice what you're doing, but a simple positive or negative change can impact your overall performance. So that's why it's important to have that blueprint. Now, when it comes to best practices of sleep, your bedroom should be considered the area where you sleep. Anything outside that can be done in other places, aka don't eat leftovers or snacks in your bed. When you associate your room with the place where you sleep or where sleep happens, you will be able to keep those practices in place. So an example of this is a few weeks ago, after returning back from vacation, I woke up on my day off, of course, at 4 a.m. wide awake. Now, I'm sure most of you are maybe just going to bed, especially after scrimming, gaming, or streaming. And from there, I knew right away that there was no way I was going to go right back to sleep. So what I ended up doing was going downstairs into my movie room and just started watching whatever was on my DVR and YouTube videos and just random content. But when I started to feel tired, that's when I knew that right away I could go back upstairs to bed and fall asleep. In which case I did fall asleep for probably a good 3 more hours after the fact. Another thing is limiting caffeine intake, as this can be a huge deterrent to your sleep schedule. The half-life, which is the existence of the chemical still remaining in the body, can be around 6 hours after ingesting. So if you're going to bed around 2 a.m., and let's be honest, all gamers typically will stay up late for a plethora of different reasons, caffeine should be stopped, the consumption of it should be stopped around 7 p.m. at the latest. Try not to go to bed right away after a gaming session with people staying up later playing games or just working on content creation. Blue light can disorient your sleep cycle or circadian rhythm. So what you want to be able to do is when you're done gaming or creating content, put on that nightlight feature on Windows, as well as like that amber light mode on your phones. And what that allows you to do is it allows that blue light to be filtered out. One thing you shouldn't do is any sort of gaming or work in your bedroom. That way you can differentiate what your bedroom is. Again, a place where you can sleep. If you're finding that you are having an issue with sleep, keep a sleep journal. Again, kind of similar to that blueprint that I was just previously mentioning, where it allows you to track the quality of sleep, the quantity of sleep, and what disruptions may have occurred during your sleep. I know that last night, my dog snored like a trucker. So at one point, I woke up and within 3 to 5 minutes, I was able to fall right back to sleep. I did wake up a few times more during the night, but that was again due to the obnoxious snoring of my dog. Otherwise, typically when I wake up, it's either to go to the bathroom, make sure that you alter your hydration schedule so you aren't waking up a few times in the middle of the night, or to double check the time as I'm not missing my alarm for any early morning training sessions. Now, the things that can be done to your current living arrangements, your bedroom more or less, here are things that you can do to improve your bedroom. One thing is keeping your cell phone away from your bedroom. There is always a tendency to wake up and look at your notifications to see if your favorite streamer or pro player liked a comment that you put on their Twitter page. However, this is going to keep you awake as now you're presenting that blue light. They'll alter your sleep cycle. Another thing that you can do here is purchase an alarm clock, as this can give you the alert you need to know what time it is without needing your phone right by you. I can tell you that for myself, when I changed that, so having the cell phone removed out of my room, I was able to sleep much better. The quality of my sleep, which is the more important piece here, improved drastically. If you can't do that, just have your phone on the other side of your bedroom. Doesn't need to be right next to your night table or nightstand. Keeping your room cool is a great way to have better sleep, whether you keep windows open or have a box fan or a regular fan on. Those can keep you sleeping more restfully. The preferable temp to keep it around would be 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, but for those of you who are not in the US and follow Celsius, it would be between somewhere around 15 to 21 degrees Celsius. Blackout curtains are a great way to keep a room dark. Before my wife and I moved in outside of the city, we lived in a neighborhood where everyone's front door had a light that was just as bright as these like LED, like the 5K watt lights, something similar to what I'm using right now. The issue with that is that they're so bright and it felt like daytime at 10 p.m. Now, if you live with a significant other, a little bonus here is have them help you with choosing out that blackout curtain, making the room look pretty, let's just say. As it also includes them in the practices you're trying to do to keep you going in the right direction. I just want to thank everybody once again for taking the time to watch the video. Please leave a comment on what things you're trying to do to improve your overall sleep hygiene. It could be, again, something as small as making that blackout curtain purchase. Again, if you could please subscribe, that would help my overall reach to help as many gamers as possible. So as always, everybody, stay healthy and game on.